Hello and welcome everyone. This is MrSovr with a Feed the Beast Minecraft video that is on my server. Right now I am going to be advertising a little bit of pad. I'm not going to really show any of the features, but what I'm going to be doing eventually is a live stream on twitch.tv. And it's going to be a very fun, interactive type of live stream. I'm going to explain as best of my ability at the moment. But right now I'm on Feed the Beast Unleashed. And as you can see, I have a very interesting setup here with a computer down here and multiple computers right there. Those multiple computers are going to be controlling the redstone lamps, and essentially you're going to have pressure plates on the bottom here, and you can move around which one's lit, so it'll be like how a cursor is. And what's going to be happening is that these computers, or at least this main computer, is going to be producing files based on where you are X and Y based on here. And I'm going to have a separate program that's going to be communicating to my robot operating system, also known as PAD. So I'm going to have a LED display of actual physical real LED display similar to this connected to a propeller chip, which is then also connected to the robot operating system I've been building. I'm going to just simply write an app through Lua to put on my robot operating system, and let me turn down that music, and it will essentially make it so that I connected pad to the Feed the Beast server. Now the server will be open and public and forward ported, so you don't have to do Hamachi or anything like that, and it will be able to show off what pad has potential in doing. And this is the actual server. This is supposed to be the spawn point, which I'm going to, I don't know how to do it. Set spawn. Okay, that's for default. So when you come here, there's just a little area to display, some cows to kill. Got these cool things. Watch out if you have headphones on because they're pretty loud. Shoots you. That one didn't work. Let me see. Yeah, shoots you back and forth. It's pretty fun. So if you're not familiar with Feed the Beast, which if you are a Minecraft player and love mods, you should have heard it at least one point. Really, it's really cool mods. Here, let me display them. You got the generics here. You got thermal expansion, industrial craft 2, factorization, thumbcraft, which I like thumbcraft. Equivalent exchange 3, Steve's carts 2 components, Steve carts 2 modules, open peripheral, miscellaneous can't say that now. Miscellaneous peripherals, logistic pipes, which are really cool if you know how to use them. We also have Steve's carts 2 blocks, Omni tools, buildcraft, apiculture, which is bees and stuff, arboriculture, which I think is different plants and trees and stuff. Computercraft, my favorite one, and that's what I'm going to be using for, what the heck? Crafty Melee Elf. Elf. Does that only happen on Christmas? Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yes, this will be used for making pad to work, because since the actual computer craft saves actual files within folders within the world folder, I'm just going to make an application and look in there and see which one's available, and it would output where or which LED should be turned on the grid. And for example, like how on earth are you going to see the LED grid? Well, I'm going to be doing a live stream through twitch.tv to see the grid light up, so you can actually have the live stream going while you're on the server, and you can look and, oh, that's cool. Not only can I see the actual redstone lamps turning on, but I can actually see the physical LEDs light up through the live stream. And I'm going to also have more features being produced through pad instead of just an LED grid, which is kind of cool. It's cool because it demonstrates how it can connect through video games. But I'm also going to do actual robot demonstrations and stuff like that in the future. But right now, I'm eventually going to do a Kickstarter for pad, which I was planning on doing for this Christmas. But apparently, I am a little bit behind in the development of pad, and I'm also figuring out some other stuff. But So yeah, this is basically it so far. As you can see, I got some portal guns, got this cool thing, got a nice desk with the crystal thingy. This is something portal. I'm still working on the world. I'm going to eventually make it a real Minecraft Feed the Beast server open to the public. It's going to have Bycraft integrated, so it's going to have the capabilities of you being in creative mode, having your own area, stuff like that. It would also help because I'm also working on pads, so if you donate $1 here or there, that'd be great. But again, I'm still kind of working on that. So yeah, that's basically it for now. I'm still working on the spawn area. Yes, I do have random portals, which are pretty fun. But essentially, altogether, this is basically what I'm going to be doing. If you have any questions of what I'm trying to show you here, I know it can be a little difficult to understand what I'm trying to advertise. Just going through thoroughly a little bit more. PAD is a robot operating system. A robot operating system is a piece of software that either runs on Windows, Linux, or Mac, or runs as an individual operating system to control a robot. And you can develop stuff for the robot through the ROS. It makes things a lot easier to do instead of you building something by scratch. Now, my ROS is initially going to be a virtual operating system, but would eventually become its own operating system as soon as things start to develop and things look good in the future for my ROS. So this live stream, when is going to happen? My goal is the weekend after Christmas, which I don't know the date for that one, but essentially I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible. All you just have to do is go onto the server at the IP address I'm going to give you. I'm not going to give you during this video since I'm having a little trouble forward porting for some reason. I might have to contact Comcast for that. But, so yeah, the robot operating system, think of it as like Windows, for example, or even better, Mac OS because of the app system. Well, even then, the Windows 8 has app system, so the ROS is an operating system that runs on a robot through a computer, and you can write apps for the robot operating system to do various things that you want it to do. You can activate each app by saying robot play or activate this app, and I'll do that. It has text-to-speech capabilities as long as with speech recognition. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble talking for some reason today. The speech recognition basically means that I can understand what you're saying, and text-to-speech means that I can talk back. So you can have conversations with the ROS. It also has vision capabilities with OpenCV. It can detect faces, and also it can manipulate different pictures and can sort certain things and detect certain things. It's a really cool feature. And also another thing is the ROS can also work with various other programs as long as you make an app for it. For example, the Feed the Beast server is going to communicate to an app I made on my ROS to control something, for example. And the programming language for the ROS to make apps is Lua based, along with my own custom commands built into it. It basically allows you to do anything from high level to low level stuff. Low level meaning it can control each pin a high or a low of the microcontroller. And high would basically mean say this. It'll say it through the voice mechanism. And right now it only works on Windows, but if I get a certain amount of money through the Kickstarter, I am offering to make it run on Mac OS and Linux. And that would be through Java instead of the actual .NET C# that I'm doing through Windows. But altogether, I'm going to eventually, at least with PAD 2.0 or 3.0, if it becomes popular, I will make it its own operating system. But for now, it's going to be a virtual operating system. And I'm not asking too much through the Kickstarter, but I do hope I do get a lot through the Kickstarter as soon as I start it up, which, of course, I will update everyone on that. But for now, I know this was not too big of a Minecraft video, more for the operating system, or robot operating system. But I appreciate everyone for watching this. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want, and also share the video would be most appreciative. I want as many people as I can get for the live stream event, and I will also probably as an annotation to put the IP address and stuff like that. I am working with the Feed the Beast Unleashed version 1.1.3, and hopefully everything works out good. I'm going to be testing out all the stuff before the live stream so everything works perfectly. Programming all these computers take quite a bit, but all the display is all done. I just need to get this computer working, the pressure plates. But as a little understanding of how the code works, which, let's see here. All it really is that it looks for a number being displayed, and it'll display the redstone lamp will turn on, and the actual computer, well, if you can read this quick enough, just basically right here opens up the RedNet modem, and then it'll go through an endless loop, which then it'll go through a very quick display to keep it from going crazy. It will get a message and ID from the rednet.receive. The message would hold a number through 1 through 17, which is all the computers. And if it is a specific number, it will have a redstone output on the back of it, which is where the lamp is. If not, it will turn it off, and it will simply display the message, which should be 4. So that's just a simple code. I don't have the code there done, but essentially that's how it's going to work. So again, thank you for watching this video. Just make sure to look at my channel a little bit for any updates. But essentially, thank you very, very much for watching this video. Make sure to do a like, subscribe, all that, and I will see you.